This is my empty room, and this is what it looks like after I spent 72 hours working on it. You might be wondering why I spent 72 hours working on this. Well, to put it simply, I wanted a new room setup for the new year. A new year means a fresh start, and for a fresh start, I begin at where it all happens, my room, version 1.0. Which also happens to be my office, where I sometimes stream, the place where I game and unwind, and most importantly, right beside it is my sleep area. So I took everything apart and started with a somewhat clean slate, starting with my office space. I took down my monitors and peripherals, disconnected my computer and everything attached to it. The hardest and saddest part though was saying goodbye to my standing desk. I thought I'd keep it for a long time, but realized I don't like standing, so I took it apart and threw it away. This was the longest and most difficult part of the remodel. Most of the time, it was just spent unscrewing. After unscrewing the last screw, a wave of relief washed over me. I was just inches away from being done, but then it hit me, exhaustion. It was nearly 3 a.m. and I hadn't realized how tired I was until I collapsed for a quick nap right there on the floor. Screwdriver still in my hand. Hours later, I woke up, groggy, but determined to finish. Somehow, I felt even more tired, but looking around, I knew I couldn't sleep properly with all this chaos around me. I thought that by cleaning and moving the easiest things away, it would make the process thereafter much easier. I was so wrong, as I made an even greater pile of mess. My room already felt small with everything around it, but what I got next is about to make it even smaller. I bought a 74-inch wide by 48-inch deep countertop from IKEA. IKEA advertised it as a kitchen island, but Redditors seem to have an alternative use for it. If you stack it on top of two Alex drawers, voila, a super spacious desk. So I went to IKEA and bought just those three things. Looking back, I should have had it delivered. Carrying it alone was a disaster that could have ended me fatally, as if it was a scene from Final Destination. Eventually, I had to ask my brother for help, and we eventually got into the room. I set it aside and built the Alex drawers. It took about half an hour per drawer, but I finally got it done. Fortunately, I love assembling IKEA furniture. They're like Legos, but for adults, maybe with more emotional breakdowns. Once the drawers were built, I placed them where I thought they should go. It should be that easy, right? The arrangement stumped me. My room has this weird rectangular shape that makes rearranging things annoying. The large desk didn't help. After some mental Tetris and arm measuring, I realized that the desk could only go in one spot, the corner of the room, blocking half of my closet. But it is what it is. I put the countertop on the drawers and called that part done. I thought the hardest part was over. The bed had to be placed on the ground and rotated to fit the desk and chair. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I prefer my bed on the floor so I don't have to worry about the monsters underneath. The shelves had to be rotated and aligned with the table to create symmetry with the walls. Took down the TV to make room for a larger shelf to store all the stuff I hoard but call organized. After assembling, rotating, flipping, and vacuuming again, I was finally done. So, I went to bed. When I woke up, my body was sore. I went to see the sun, but realized that the sun was already down. Have I been asleep for that long? How long was I working to be able to sleep for that long? 48 hours? 72? I lost track of time. I looked around and everything was still dark with only two light sources around me. I needed something to make this place brighter. LED lights. After attaching the LED lights to my room, they immediately gave the space a unique ambience and personality. Some might not be fans, but the way the light sectioned off the room and contrasted against the gray walls creates a cool back cave meets tech aesthetic. It's not a style for everyone, but it's perfect for me. The desk has plenty of space for gaming, streaming, and general office work. The drawers add compartments to hoard things I'll never use, but can't throw away. Moving on to my shelves, I have these large industrial shelves that are not only tall, but also surprisingly deep. They keep my equipment organized and in plain view, making it easier to set up and grab what I need. The first section is a charging platform where I keep all my tech-related items. Everything is in plain sight and charged, so I don't have to deal with the hassle of scattered wires and cables. It's a central hub that makes swapping gear quick and easy. The second section is dedicated to my film equipment. This area has all the basics: lenses, camera modifications, and more. It's set up so I can quickly grab whatever I need for a shoot without wasting time digging around. The third section is for general cleaning supplies. This is gonna sound embarrassing, but I'm a bit of a clean freak, so I've got spray bottles, rags, and tools for just about everything, from screens to windows to tables. Bottom shelf holds miscellaneous items like light equipment and tripods, stuff that I don't use daily but still need handy when I do need them. Finally, the top shelf is for my collectibles. These are a mix of items I've won from raffles or claw machines, along with props I picked up just because they look cool. Bed wall is mostly empty, just hanging essentials and some decorations. Gives the room some personality, I guess. Lamps not too bright, but it works. One of my favorite parts of this room remodel and tour is the shoe shelf along my wall. It's nothing extravagant, but I love how the bamboo contrasts beautifully against the gray wall. The shelf not only makes my shoe collection easier to see, but also more accessible when I need the perfect pair for a particular outfit. I'm a big Nike fanboy, especially Jordan 1s. My favorite pairs on display are probably the Travis Scott Jordan 1s and my Tom Sachs Mars Yard. The shoe shelf really brings my collection to life, turning it into a standout feature of the room. My closet is kind of small, but it's enough. I got everything laid out the way I wanted to. At the time of recording this, my mini fridge only had protein shakes and water when I had more, but I guess that's really all I need. And I always gotta have a cold bev. The snack shelf is empty because I was too lazy to go to the grocery store. Desk essentials, I just have standard monitors, keyboards, mouse, computer, and whatnot. I have a pegboard on the wall, but I'm still deciding on whether or not I like it. Still letting it linger. Over here, I have a racing simulator set up. I barely have any space for it, but it's here if I ever have the craving to be in a V8 or a Formula 1 car. I can just hop on here. The final and most important part of this room tour is the bed. While it might not seem as significant or as exciting as everything else, it's easily one of the most important part of the room. I spent around $2,000 on a quality mattress and I don't regret a single penny. Since the bed is where we all spend a significant chunk of our lives, I saw it as an investment well worth making. I went with a premium memory foam mattress from Nectar, the top tier version especially, and the difference compared to my old college dorm bed is like night and day. It's incredibly soft, yet firm, offering the perfect balance of comfort and support. For my pillow, I splurged on a high quality one from IKEA, though I don't remember what the name was. At around $60 per pillow, I used the same logic investing in comfort where it matters most. As for comforter, I picked one with a texture I like the most that keeps me warm and cozy. Something simple. And that wraps up version 1.0 of my room. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour. This video was more of an experiment to see if I could tell a story through a vlog style room tour, I guess. Let me know if I succeeded or if there are any areas I can improve on. I aim to enhance my skills in composition, color grading, sound design, animation, cinematography, and overall storytelling. So your feedback would mean the world to me. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out a lot. Don't forget to check out my socials for more content. And if there's any ideas that you want to see, please leave it in the comment below or any things that I should add to the room. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope you have a great day. Bye.